What y'all got for me?
Second week in a row with a shutout in the second half. What changed for you guys?
I felt like we executed a lot better. I think that first drive they were able to move the ball down the field. We didn't execute as well as we should have, but after we kind of calmed down and started lock in, we were able to stop them from scoring.
Pete said that you guys are really taking pride in your run defense. And again, another game, 2.5 yards per carry for the opponent, 7 tackles for loss. What are you seeing from the entire unit that is allowing week in, week out for you guys to be able to shut down for the run?
I think we're just coming downhill. We're being aggressive. You have guys like Big Al up front, who caused a lot of havoc up front, and it helps us as linebackers come downhill and play faster, and so everything works together. But we understand that each week we got to make a team one-dimensional, and it starts with the run game.
You mentioned Al. Just how big's he been for you guys this year?
He's been huge, man. He's like I said, he's been a guy that loves to keep guys off of linebackers, and linebackers love to hear that. But he also can make plays. There's a play down the where he throws the lineman and goes and make the tackle. I think he might have missed it, but that kind of havoc is something that teams have to pay attention to, and it takes eyes off of you and allows us to make plays. He was making some good reads. He was out there. They got the ball out of his hands fast. He made some good reads. He definitely was gaining confidence as he connected on some of his throws. It was a nice throw down the end in the corner. But he's definitely growing and made some nice throws.
What type of adjustments that you all have to make? Because he got on the streak very early.
I think it was just more execution on our part. We weren't executing the way that we needed to, and so once we did that, we started to slow it down a little bit.
How tough is that for you guys to see what happened to Gavin at the end of the game?
I didn't see it. I didn't see the play. I just heard the crowd reaction. And anytime the crowd reacts like that, it's typically not good. So we're praying for him and hoping that it's not as bad as it sounded.
What did these last 2 weeks kind of meant for you guys? Get these 2 wins and back-to-back.
I think it's just good momentum. I think we were able to kind of build off of what we did last week, and I think we just got to keep our heads down and keep playing. We can't look up and see who we have next or anything like that, and we just got to keep getting better each week and see what happens. Cool.
Anything else?
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank you.